So, Steve Corino, you're on your way back from Germany. You won the GSW, the German Stampede Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship from the Vision, Steve Douglas. Tell us about your trip to Germany and German Stampede Wrestling and all the action.
This was, I think it was my 11th time for German Stampede Wrestling. Always a great time. First time in Berlin, wonderful Willie, as you know. Colby here is almost asleep. Yeah, Berlin, wonderful city. We had a great time, just like you said, I wish we had another day to hang out in this wonderful city.
Tell us about Unstoppable, though, the German Stampede Wrestling show.
Crazy. Every match was a main event, The show didn't get over until past midnight. No one left. It was amazing atmosphere. The crowd was hot all night. Every time that I would worry that they were going to get tired, they got up and they saw some great matches. Emil Satochi and Christopher Daniels, cheerleader Melissa and Blue Nikita, Kendo Kashin from IGF in Japan against Michael Kovac. I mean, the list goes on and on.
And Steve the Chief and his tag team.
Oh yeah, the Decent Society.
Yes.
I mean, it was an amazing show. So you got to get it on DVD or on demand, or it's definitely the premier group in Germany for pro wrestling.
Now, you've traveled all over the world, and you got in the ring at the end of the show, and you said how much wrestling in Germany means to you. Would you like to say something to the fans in Germany that are probably going to watch this on OneWrestling.com?
Yeah, absolutely. One, thanks for going to OneWrestling.com, and two, thank you for everything. I've been coming over here for 6 years, usually 2 or 3 tours a year, and never gets old. I'm tired, I'm old, I'm beat up and everything like that, but that music comes on, that crowd cheers, and I feel no pain. So thank you to everybody in Germany.
Now, you're now the heavyweight champion, so you will be back here in
2 weeks.
I'll be back to defend the title.
Yes, I'll be back for a set of shows October 23rd and 24th, and hopefully, if I'm still the champion, I'll be back here on November 20th. So
now they have a new TV show called Courage. That you can catch on their website, GSW-wrestling.de.
Yep.
Right. And who might some of your top contenders be now? Michael Kovac?
Kovac, former champion.
Right.
Steve Douglas, of course, is going to get but Emil Satochi with the big win over Christopher Daniels
absolutely.
today.
Absolutely.
Who else? Joe Legend,
right,
who I lost to in the tournament.
Right.
I mean, there's always Absolute Andy that could always come back. There's so many different German wrestlers and wrestlers from Austria and stuff like that. The list goes on and on. I could be fighting guys for months.
Now, how do you keep this up? Because right now it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. We've had absolutely no sleep, and you travel all over the world. How do you handle this?
I don't know. I think it's automatic mode by now. 16 and a half years of traveling and sleeping in airports, and my poor son's he's still learning the ropes.
Yeah. Now, one thing that people always ask, anytime there's these ECW reunions, whether it be an independent show or TNA, you're never a part of them, and we always wonder why. So why don't you tell us why?
I like to tell everybody, ECW was a fun time. I learned a lot. It's the company that gave me my break, but it was 2 years of my life. I've been wrestling 16 and a half years, 9 years in Japan, 75 tours. ECW was great, but I like to go forward. I don't want to go backwards. For the guys that loved ECW and they want to do the reunions, I feel so good for them, but for me, it's just not for me. I like to keep going forward and not go backwards.
Okay, so the future